How do you kind of balance that with just your own bandwidth of going, I like to meet people, I like to connect with people, and this may lead to something, this may not. And then some people are like, I don't see this going anywhere. And yet I want to help people, but at the same time, I have boundaries and restrictions. And so how do you balance that?
Yeah, so where most people get this wrong is they go, oh, I don't have time to do that. I'm building my own business and I have 2 kids, and I get that. But the thing is, when I'm talking about helping people, I'm not talking about if you're a graphic designer and someone else says, I need graphics. I'm not like, let me spend my entire weekend making graphics for you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about introducing people to one another inside your network. So if someone's, hey, Jordan, do you know a web guy? I'm like, yes, I have a great web guy. They're amazing. They're affordable. I love working with them. So I throw them a client. And that's it. I just make an email introduction. I'm like, take me out of the chain now that you guys are together. It takes me like 5 minutes to do this. It doesn't take me like an hour or 5 hours to do this. And I think a lot of people get this wrong. They go, I can't help other people. I don't have time. You do have time. You spend a lot of time on Instagram. This is the same amount of time that you really need in order to connect people, to connect nodes in your network one to another. I can help 5 people a day without even, before my coffee's even brewed. It's really not a thing. I think a lot of people overthink this and they go, oh, if I'm a lawyer, helping people means like looking at their contracts pro bono. No, that's ridiculous. It means introducing somebody who needs legal help to a competent attorney that specializes in what they need. It doesn't mean doing things for free. It doesn't mean I'm making websites for people now. It means I'm introducing them to somebody who does. That's the value add. You're the Rolodex, you're the human networking machine, you're the human CRM, whatever. You're curating the network and making those connections. You're not sitting there and doing legwork for somebody. You're not running the bake sale, so to speak. And so a lot of people, they'll say, oh, I don't have time. I have 3 kids in a business. I would say those are the people that should be doing this the most. This is pretty much infinitely scalable. And people say, even if I make... Look at it this way. If you're making 10 introductions a week, it's taking almost no time. If for some reason you were able to get up to making 100 introductions a week, I don't know anybody that's doing that, but let's say that you are, you're probably so insanely successful that you have an assistant that can do all that for you anyways, right? And this is how a lot of these super high-end people, like these sort of billionaire class folks, operate. They're always introducing people to one another, and I've been on the receiving end of this, and I probably shouldn't mention names, but I've had like billionaires introduce their friends to me, other billionaire friends to me, and it's like an email directly from one to the other. Hey, Jordan's a really great dude. His podcast is a lot of fun. You should check it out. And the other person replies in 5 minutes, let's do it.
Yeah.
That's pretty scalable. And if it weren't, then you wouldn't see people who own their own fleet of jets doing it.